Alright, first of all, tell us who you are.
I go by Lulu. My name is Sarah Ann Louise. We have 5 kiddos. The oldest one is almost 19 and grown.
Boy.
Girl. And then all the way down to Molly, who is 2.5, and then Katelyn, huh? How old are you?
4.
4, yeah. And then, what did I say, 4 girls? We have 4 girls at home. 5 girls total. And then Christopher, who passed away last October.
Which is a story that you would like to tell? Everyone's absolutely intrigued.
Sure.
First of all, you've got 5 girls.
Right.
Good luck with that.
Well, 3 of our kiddos are vaccine injured for different variations. Our oldest is ADHD, ADD, and she's got other mental disabilities as well.
And do you believe that's from vaccines?
Absolutely,
All right,
absolutely.
So describe to us, let's talk about her first of all. Describe to us when you think that the vaccines injured your daughter.
Well, actually, it wasn't really until the last 2 years, just looking back, going, oh, wait, that makes sense. Just learning more about it. We always knew with Christopher, who would be almost 11, that there was something not right, because he was a fine little boy, and then after his 18-month set of vaccines, MMR was included in that, among several others. He changed, but he changed pretty drastically. And as we learned more, we learned more about food and different things with him. And then,
did he live with you?
As being a step parent, no, he visited us. So I was very limited as a step parent, what I could actually help, in his diet and life and so forth. And then when Katelyn came along, you also have to understand too that my husband is a Marine as well, so very, very government taught, and he's had so many vaccines. I don't know that we could know all of them. It's very that you do what the government tells you to do, and it's very trusted, and that's just how life is. But there was something in my mom gut that said, I just don't like this. I just don't like this. And so we were delaying vaccines with Katelyn just a little bit, just because I was kind of arguing it. But, it's that spousal conversation of, well, no, we need to do this because this is what you're supposed to do. And this is what the doctors are saying. And, we've had this pediatrician for 10 years. We trust these people, obviously. And Katelyn got sick in the doctor's office after her MMR. She seized there. We were also had our other kiddo there to follow up for an ear infection, so we were waiting in the doctor's office, and she seized there while we were at the office already, and their pediatrician's office was in a hospital, and this was in St. Louis when we lived in Missouri. And so we were able to rush down to the hospital part, and they said, totally coincidental. I'm not quite sure how that could be coincidental, but she was, walking and talking and all the little normal, she was a little over 16 months at the time, Katelyn was. And then just shortly after that, she, just as the kiddos start to walk, she started to stop walking. She would sit down more. She would crawl more. She started dragging a leg. She went back to couch walking, and regressing. She started hitting things in general. She started hitting her head on things, furniture, walls. She couldn't get enough. And spinning was turned into a really big thing for her. She was a huge spinner. We did try to help her turn that into jumping, and she still jumps today. She loves to jump on her trampolines, don't you? But that helps her, calming her body and regrouping and whatnot. But it was all that forced us, living that every day, forced us to demand for more answers and question things and whatnot. And then that's when we found out that shortly after that Katelyn was celiac. And then as we were learning more about food and about the toxins that are in the vaccines is when we started piecing together, oh, wait a second, our 16-year-old has, these things. And gee, that makes a lot of sense. Just putting all the pieces together, always scratching your head going, this doesn't make sense. And, and then that parental guilt of, wish I would have known, or even the detoxing levels or, those kind of things. Because with our oldest, we did nothing with her and did nothing with Christopher either. Christopher's...
So what happened to Christopher?
Christopher passed away in a house fire last October. Completely unrelated to vaccines. But,
That's tragic.
yeah, it is. Super tragic. You want to see should we show him a picture? Show her a picture of Christopher? Huh? Is that your brother?
Yeah.
Yeah. See, there's a picture of him.
Beautiful boy.
Looks just like you, doesn't he?
Really and truly, yeah. You can see the likeness. Absolutely beautiful. I'm so sorry
And-
that this happened.
We have a picture on that on our wall too.
Yeah, we do. We have that picture on our wall, don't we?
On our shelf.
On the shelf in the hallway.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, is that a Bubba? Yeah.
So have you signed the bus?
Yes, we did. We signed the bus a little bit ago, didn't we?
Yeah.
Yes. Katelyn didn't want to write on the bus. She said that you're not supposed to what? You're not supposed to write on cars.
No, you're absolutely not supposed to ride. And my biggest fear is I'm training 3,000 kids to graffiti RV buses around the country.
Right.
No, you're not supposed to ride on cars. But this is a very special bus that you can ride on. It's down to the parents. Oh man. And now, have we got Christopher on the bus?
Mm-hmm.
Good.
So we've got Katelyn, Christopher, and Janie all in a line on the bus.
Okay, thank you.
Thank
you
you.
for telling your story. And Periscope peeps, time to go grab another.